All right, from down dog, we're going to move into warrior one, stepping your right foot forward. Make sure your hips are forward. From warrior one, you're going to move into crescent lunge. Bring that back knee down, taking your arms back into reverse prayer pose or namaste. From crescent lunge, you're going to move into half pigeon, so release your hands. Moving your hands forward, walking that foot across your mat. Shin should be parallel to the top of your mat. Walk your hands back. We're going to do a little back bend, so moving that back knee into bend, grabbing hold with opposite hand. Take 2 breaths here. After taking your 2 breaths, release that foot down. Move your front foot back and take your vinyasa. Remember to bring your breath inward, focusing on your practice and where you are today. When we're back in down dog, we're going to move into warrior one on the other side. So take that left foot forward into your hands. Up into warrior one. From warrior one into crescent, dropping that back knee. Taking the hands back into reverse namaste or prayer. Taking a little back bend. Pulling your belly button in to protect your lower back. Take 2 more breaths. Release. Take your hands down to the mat. Walk your foot across into half pigeon. When you're there, slowly walk your hands back, taking a little back bend. Bend that back leg, bring the foot up, take your opposite hand, grab the hold of your foot, pulling your belly in to protect your lower back, pulling your chest up to the sky, take 2 breaths. From here, you're going to release your arms back down, take that front leg back, and take your vinyasa. Remembering to breathe and focus on where you are in the moment. From down dog, you're going to hop or step to the front of your mat. From here, we're going to move into tree on the right side. So scooping your arms up. Pulling that right ankle up. Heel into the groin. Taking prayer hands. From here, you're going to take that right foot to the back of the mat, preparing for wide leg forward fold. Spreading your legs wide. Bending slowly down to the mat. Bringing your hands, palms flat on the mat. Pulling crown of your head into the mat. From here, take 1 more deep breath. Then walk yourself up. 1 vertebrae at a time. Rotate your toes to the front of your mat, moving into warrior one. From warrior one, you're going to launch right into warrior three. From warrior three, you're going to take your hands behind your back, clasp them, pulling back, pulling your chest up to the sky, taking a little back bend. From here, you're going to take that back foot back down to the mat into warrior one. From warrior one, take your hands, palms flat on the mat, back foot back into plank, take your vinyasa. Remembering to center your breath, keeping your focus. From down dog, we're going to take tree on the other side, so hop or step to the front of your mat. Using your breath at your pace to move that left foot up into tree. Bring your hands to namaste, prayer. From here, you're going to release that left foot to the back of the mat, preparing for wide leg forward fold. Taking yourself down to the mat, slowly bending, Palms flat on the ground, bending the elbows, bringing the crown of your head to the mat. From here, you're gonna really take one more breath. Then slowly walk yourself back up, one vertebrae at a time. Rotate your toes and your feet forward. Taking warrior one. From warrior one, you're gonna launch yourself into warrior three. Take your hands back behind your back, clasping them together, pulling, opening those shoulder blades, pulling your chest up to the sky, making sure your hips are down. From here, put that back foot down into warrior one. From warrior one, hands back down to the mat. Take your vinyasa. Remembering to honor your breath, honoring where you are in your practice today. Being gentle. From down dog, you're going to drop your knees into table. Take a couple cat-cows. Stretching that back out, that spine. Really deepening your breath. From here, we're going to move into hero. Bringing your knees together. Sitting back. Giving yourself a little space in between those calves. From hero, you're going to move into three-limb staff on the right side. Once you're there, you're going to walk your hands forward into a forward fold. Take 2 breaths here. Then walk yourself back up. Take that back foot back to the mat, releasing the other side, moving into three-limb staff on the right side. Now, walk your hands forward into a forward fold. Taking 2 breaths. Releasing, walking yourself back up. Now we're going to prepare for camel. So sitting up, and slowly walking your hands back down your thighs, grabbing hold of your heels. Taking deep breaths, pulling your belly button in to protect your lower back. Opening up that chest, pushing up high to the sky. One more breath, and you're going to release gently, walking yourself back up into hero. From hero, you're going to move into table. Take a couple cat-cows. Using your breath to pull up through the spine. Then scooping back down, opening up the chest. From here, you're going to swing the legs forward into a forward seated position. From here, we're going to move into bridge. So slowly lowering yourself down, one vertebrae at a time. Taking bridge. Bending your knees. Feet hip distance apart. Rolling those shoulders under. Pulling your hips up as high as you can take them. Take 3 breaths here. Now slowly lower yourself back down. Moving back into seated. From here, you're going to swing those back legs back and take your vinyasa. Remembering your breath, back bends can be somewhat emotional. From down dog, we're going to do right side first. So move that right foot forward into low lunge. From low lunge, you're going to move into warrior 3. From warrior 3, you're going to move into king dancer. Bending that back knee, grabbing hold of the foot. Beautiful. Taking that right arm back, palm to shoulder blade. Try it again. Take a few deep breaths. And when you're ready, Release your foot back down to the ground and take your vinyasa. From down dog, we're going to take it on the other side. So left foot in between the hands, low lunge. Low lunge, launch yourself into warrior three. In warrior three, you're going to take king dance on the other side. Bending that knee. Bring that hand to foot. Beautiful. Now release down when you're ready. In the mountain pose. Take your vinyasa. Beautiful.